Now let's turn to artificial intelligence.
The previous version of ChatGPT had about a 10% chance of passing the bar exam for lawyers.
Will AI unravel the fabric of capitalism or create a highly intelligent supercomputer that will enslave us all? November 30th, 2022 will be marked in the history books as the day the AI revolution began. For the first time in history, ChatGPT was available to the public for free, and in only 5 days, OpenAI reached 1 million users. Facebook and Instagram needed 2 years to reach the same milestone. ChatGPT and its CEO, Sam Altman, were praised as the symbols of innovation, but a story was brewing. Sam Altman was fired from his own company. 3 CEOs changed in a span of 4 days, and talks about a top-secret AI project named QStar surfaced. Was Sam Altman fired because he was trying to warn us about the dangers of the new and ultra-powerful QStar? The board of directors fired Sam Altman as CEO of OpenAI on November 17, 2023, presumably over a new technology referred to as QStar. When the employees heard the news, they threatened to resign, raising further suspicion. On November 29, 2023, Sam Altman was back as CEO of OpenAI, but by then, people were talking about smashing that like button, just like you should if you haven't done so already. But no, in all seriousness, they were talking about the mysterious new AI technology. You see, just a couple of days before firing Sam Altman, the board of directors at OpenAI received a letter from its researchers. They tried to warn the company about the potential dangers involved in developing QStar. So why is this AI system so dangerous? Well, according to OpenAI researchers, QStar is capable of solving math problems at the same level as a grade school student. At its current stage of development, AI is capable of writing and translating text. But when it comes to math, things are a little different. You see, unlike literature, math has only one correct answer. AI needs to develop much greater reasoning capacities, which will be very close to human intelligence. If successful, OpenAI would be the first to bridge the gap towards AGI, or artificial general intelligence. According to Sam Altman, AGI is the equivalent of a median human that you could hire as a coworker, and then they could do anything that you'd be happy with a remote coworker doing just behind a computer. Some experts even go as far to say AGI will be capable of doing everything a human can do on a computer and do it better. Based on the reports, OpenAI is crossing a very dangerous chasm. You see, once AI reaches the stage of AGI, then we're no longer in control. AI is most feared when it becomes autonomous, and that stage of AI evolution is closer than we are led to believe. AGI, or artificial general intelligence, is the most dangerous phase AI could possibly reach. AGI is the holy grail of AI. It's a phase when artificial intelligence performs any task a human being could. Think of Tony Stark and Jarvis. You can teach it just like a human being, but the only difference is AI learns millions of times faster. Every one of us would be like Tony Stark with their own personalized, highly intelligent, and unimaginably powerful AI assistant. But we're a long way from AGI, right? Humanity crossed the first level of AI about 2 decades ago. It's called rule-based AI. This is artificial intelligence that works on a predetermined set of rules. Think of your alarm clock. When the clock strikes 6, the alarm goes off. Microwaves, thermostats, and car radios all use rule-based AI. The second stage is context-based AI. When you think of context-based AI, think of Siri. Not only does Siri follow algorithms, it takes input from its surroundings, aka the context, as well as the user interactions. Narrow domain AI is the third stage. IBM's Watson computer is considered a narrow domain AI. It is used by health organizations to sift through mountains of data and research, giving only the most relevant findings for a patient's diagnosis. Major Wall Street trading firms also use narrow domain AI to process stock trends without analyzing that data, which is where the fourth stage comes in, reasoning AI. It takes data, analyzes it, and draws conclusions not immediately apparent to humans. ChatGPT is the first free reasoning AI system. Stage 5 is AGI, and as you can see, humanity is on the brink of transition. Competition amongst AI leaders drives the evolution to AGI dangerously fast. Once we cross this threshold, there's no going back. Then, AI is one step closer to autonomy, bringing us to super intelligent AI, or stage 6. Following AGI, artificial intelligence begins to improve and evolve without human interference. In a span of a few years, AGI becomes trillions of times more intelligent than humans, solves unsolvable problems, and with exponential growth reaches Stage 7, or self-aware AI. At this stage, emotions become closely entangled with artificial intelligence. Each robot becomes an individual. The question is, will this individual be more like Wall-E or Ava from Ex Machina? Evolving further, AI becomes transcendent, aka Stage 8. With all the knowledge in the world, AI starts creating new and unique life forms with improved endurance, giving way to cosmic AI in the 9th stage of evolution. In 3 words, AI leaves Earth. Cosmic travel becomes not only possible but highly organized as AI develops hyper-intelligent societies across the universe, establishing Stage 10 of godlike AI. Just like the gods in ancient myths, AI begins functioning in quantum realms unfathomable to the human consciousness. Time, space, and possible parallel realities become one with AI, operating in all of them. If we cross the chasm and go from AI to AGI, even the most powerful military superpowers would tremble before the supercomputer. I tried to convince people to slow down AI, to regulate AI. This was futile. I tried for years. Nobody listened. Elon Musk on the Joe Rogan podcast, episode number 1169. The headline of a May 30th, 2023 article in the New York Times read, "AI poses risk of extinction." The provocative statement was taken from an open letter by the nonprofit organization Center for AI Safety. 350 engineers, researchers, and executives, including Google's Demis Hassabis, OpenAI's Sam Altman, and Anthropic's Dario Amodei, signed the open letter before releasing it to the public. Mitigating the risk of extinction from AI should be a global priority alongside other societal scale risks, such as pandemics and nuclear war, warned the open letter. That same month, Hassabis, Altman, and Amodei met with U.S. President Joe Biden to discuss AI's possible threats to society. The possibility of government intervention could be required if AI systems get out of control. And while mainstream media tries to warn against job loss and the social manipulation of an Orwellian Big Brother, they might be the least of our worries if AI keeps evolving. AGI could start an AI arms race and a new age Cold War between world governments through chemical warfare. In 2022, the Swiss Federal Institute for MBC Protection wanted to create new drugs using AI. They took an AI system used for generating therapeutic molecules for new drugs and tweaked it. The change was minor. Instead of punishing the system for toxicity, they rewarded it. The result? In just 6 hours, AI created around 40,000 different molecules that could be used in chemical warfare. It's worth pointing out that some of the molecules were previously unknown to scientists. Because AI is accessible to everyone, people with limited knowledge of synthetic biology could use AI to generate harmful substances and wage chemical war. The situation becomes worse when you couple powerful AI systems with facial recognition software. In China, this software and surveillance systems track people in the workplace and even at school. What if your government decided to use surveillance footage with facial recognition and build a digital file of all your movements? By storing your movements, the government could create digital files without our knowledge. On one hand, this tracking system could help law enforcement label criminals before they commit a crime. On the other hand, what if the artificial intelligence bias skews the system? Olga Rusakovsky, a computer science professor at Princeton, said that AI bias surpasses race and gender. Rusakovsky added, AI researchers are primarily people who are male, who come from certain racial demographics, who grew up in high socioeconomic areas, primarily people without disabilities. We're a fairly homogeneous population, so it's a challenge to think broadly about world issues. And of course, we cannot forget that AI systems are based on human knowledge and built by humans, who are inherently subjective and therefore biased. That being said, this isn't as scary as autonomous warfare. Israel defense manufacturer IAI is building a loitering munition. Hayrop is an autonomous aircraft that can be launched and remain in the air for hours, scanning the area with a special camera designed for aerial surveillance. Since there are no pilots on board, they don't need to deploy explosives. Once Hayrop has a clear shot of its target, it swoops down and explodes on impact. Couple this with AI's capability to generate 3D models for automatic weapons, we're dealing with a devastating dystopian scenario akin to something found in the Matrix. No one knows for sure what will happen to AI once we cross over to AGI. While some remain optimistic, the CEOs of the 3 leading AI companies are working with the US government to install safety measures, ensuring AI doesn't get out of control. After all, why would AGI need us if it can do all the jobs better than humans? See you in our next video.